It's all right now. That was a tough old game, wasn't it? I mean, not only obviously the results, injury to Ollie Byrne is going to be a bit of a nightmare for us.
Yeah, we'll start off on that sour note. You know, we wish him all the best. It looks a bad one, Tim. It's, you know, there was contact on him, and I think the initial contact wasn't. It was when he's hit the floor. It looks like he's popped his shoulder. So, you know, kind of, you know, I know they say make your own luck in football, but we certainly have a bit of bad luck with injuries, and we just got to pick ourselves up. You know, we'll get on the phone over the weekend and try and sort something out. But as people are aware, you know, that's a big loss for us because Ollie's been, you know, he's been amazing since joining us. So yeah, we're upset for him. We're deflated for him, and we're also deflated with the result as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's fair to say Guiseley are a strong side. I mean, the spine of that team all down the middle, you know, they did have the better of it in that first half.
They're a really good side, and they say you get what you pay for, and they pay really good players and, you know, money to exceptional talents. Gabe Johnston's as good as I've seen anything, you know, in the league. I just think that, you know, Prince Pola, the centre halves, Ibel, they're just a really good side, you know, and, you know, when they've slipped up, maybe they don't seem to slip up when they play against us because everyone, like you said, I've said it again, they raise a game, and I don't think we raised it enough. I think we lost too many battles. I think they run all over us in midfield today, and our lads have got to look at that. And at times when it's not going for you on the ball, you've got to make sure it goes for you off the ball. And we lost too many, you know, the new buzzwords, duels, I just call it individual battles, and we lost the battles. And then, you know, collectively we weren't at it. But then you look at it as a game, we still create chances at 2-2. You know, I know we've lost our keeper, but we can't let, I know it's a great goal to the third, but you can't let people just glide around you like that, and you've got to have more nous about you. And if you don't, you concede. But we've gone from, you know, a team that didn't look like conceding to a team that, you know, got opened up probably one too many times today. So you've got to congratulate Mark and Guiseley on the win. And we've got to, you know, kind of patch people up and get ready for Monday.
Yeah, I mean, so like just walking through the goals, basically, it's going to be a bit of a post-mortem. But so first goal, obviously, it's a bit sloppy. Gave them the one-on-one.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think Ollie needs to play out. I think he tries to play out, and, you know, kind of the ball hangs there, and he got done one-on-one. But then we strike straight back with Jay, and probably on the balance of play then was right. They then get a second one, which is a set piece, which we work on religiously, and we just lost our man. You know, he just comes off Hayes and scores, and then we keep working. The introduction of Buckley was excellent. Gets the penalty. Alfie puts it away, and I just thought, right, you know, when you're not at your fluent best, go and get a point. And we didn't. We opened it up, and, you know, you'll talk about the finish for the third was exceptional, but the bit before that, just got to do better. And, you know, the lads know that. It's disappointing because, you know, you've got to come to places like this and try and get a point, and we didn't.
Yeah, I mean, traditionally it's been a pretty poor hunting ground for us. I don't think we've won here in 7 attempts now. You know, you can see what they're all about. You know, but I think, as you said at the start, basically the sort of difference today was they were just winning those individual battles all over.
That's all it is. And if you're going to lose too many individual battles all over the park, and I think they're 4 and 8, run all over our 4 and 8 in the first half. You get on the front foot, and then when they've got the firepower at the top end of the pitch, which they do, once they win that first contact and then slide the balls, you're kind of like open. And that's, listen, that my midfield have been superb this season. They're allowed an off day, you know, but, you know, we've got to step up because you've got the likes of midfield players returning, fitness in Donahue, etc. So, you know, we need a response, we need a reaction, but we're not that far away. You know, like some of the fans just said then, we're not that far away. It's just that a little bit of luck, and it seems to be at the minute we're unlucky with, you know, like the Dante, like your Donners, like your Callum Griffin, now like Ollie Byrne today. It's deflating at times, but you can't. We've got a lot of our work between now and Monday, and, you know, the phone won't stop. The phone won't stop going now because we're going to have to bring in more reinforcements, and that's what we've got to do over the weekend.
Yeah, I'm just to clear up a couple of sort of formation things.
Yeah, so we went with Jordan. We just slid Jordan Preston off the left, and then we went with a 2 up top. You know, we're desperate to go with a 2 up top. When you get your natural wide men back in, your Griffin, your Dante, you got your Jay, you've got more options to do that. At the minute, it's you know, Jordan's probably not fully up to speed, but I think he did well again. His introduction was good again, and I know he'll support Adam Lafondra, so that's a good option for us. But you were just we put two lads up front, but you've got to have the right deliveries. We've got to deliver. We've got to be relentless with our deliveries, and too many times we're checking back and we're kind of a bit safe, and all you can hear from the sidelines is deliver, and that's what we're going to get better at. There's no point. You can play 10 up front, but if you're not going to cross the ball with that one, there's very little point in doing it. So something to work on. But we, chuffed to see the lads score today. Jay first of the season and Alfie again. And we've scored 2 on our travels. People were asking for goals, but we've conceded 3 on our travels. So we've got to tighten that up. And now we go into a really difficult game against Ashton, followed up an FA Cup game against Hyde. So it doesn't get any easier. And like I said, the squad is slightly depleted. But that's where we are, Tim. But we'll certainly reflect, dissect, watch the game, do all the stuff that everyone else does, and get ready to Broadhurst Park on Monday and hopefully get a win. And unfortunately, that points tally that we wanted after the first 6 isn't going to come to fruition. But we've had a tough game, tough opening, really tough opening, and we've got to take a lot of heart from some of the performances we're putting already, and get down on Bank Holiday Monday against a local, Manchester derby, and try and give Ashton, a really difficult game and take the points off them.
Yeah, expecting a big crowd there. Not only just a local derby, but it's North Manchester today, so a lot of free tickets. So obviously encourage everyone to get down there and support the Reds.
Get down nice and early. We've played well this season. There's a lot of positives to go on, and people look. We haven't won in 3 with a couple of draws and a defeat today, but we're coming up against good sides. We're a good side. We probably need our reinforcements back now. You can see that when I've lost big players the way we have done, you need them back on the park, and it's nice to see Curtis Jones isn't going to be far away now. He may. I'm not saying he may have to come into the squad on Monday, but we'll see after his game tomorrow for the under 21. So we'll take it from there, Tim. But lots to be optimistic about. The lads know in there that we haven't given the best account of ourselves, but you can't take anything away from Guiseley. And Mark, they've won the game, and you've got to credit them. And we've just got to focus on ourselves now and get ready for Monday.
Yeah, just one final thing. Obviously, Flynn Prox came on, replacement for Ollie Byrne. I thought like anyone could have done anything. That goal that was ultimately proved to be the winner. His placement was perfect, but very positive contribution from him coming on unexpectedly.
Listen, he did great, and he's coming to the squad because of lack of numbers, and Flynn's coming in and done well. He'll be well aware that we're going to try and bring in a more experienced one for Monday. But if we can't do, then we're happy with Flynn. And Flynn's got limited games. And it's a big game to go into, Ashton. You don't want to expose a young kid who's come over and not had a lot of game time. So that's what we're looking to do. But if we can't get over the line, then Flynn will be happy with that. But we've just got to get a little bit more protection. I think that's what we've got to do. So like I said, we'll see how Ollie is tonight, and then we'll move on and get ready for Monday. That's all we can do, Tim. There's no point kind of picking the bones out of it. There's enough people who'll do that. We just got to stay positive and get down Monday and see if we can get the win.
Okay, well, we'll see you at Bouncing Broadhurst on Bank Holiday Monday.
Brilliant. Cheers, Tim.
Cheers, thank you.